Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my channel, Rika's Light Tarot. My name is Rika. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for viewing my videos. Thank you for coming along with me on my spiritual journey. Thank you for giving me a chance to show you my skills and my abilities to do oracle card readings and love readings. Today is Monday, October the 3rd, 2016. It's a rainy, kind of cool, kind of cloudy day today, which is okay, because we're changing into fall, autumn, going on to winter. So it's about the time. We've been very blessed to have a very, very nice, hot September. Usually it's rainy and cold, but we're very lucky today. Today I'm going to be pulling two oracle cards. One card is the Romance Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And this is my first time using this deck. This was the first deck that I bought, the first deck I fell in love with. Angels of Whispers of Love. And this is their oracle cards for attracting more love into your life. This is by Angela Hartfield and artwork by Josephine Wall. I bought this deck. I have to give you a little bit of a reason why I bought this deck. I had a very good friend of mine. She's a very nice friend that I met through work. She bought me a book by Josephine Wall. Okay, and I was watching another YouTube video and I saw these cards and I saw the artwork of the notebook that my friend gave me, so I had to buy this. This was a sign for me to buy these cards, and this is actually the first time I'm going to be using them in a love reading today. I just thought I'd let you know that she's a very nice person, a very dear person to me. I don't want to say her name, but she knows who she is. Thank you so much for the notebook. I write in it all the time. And hopefully you'll get to see this video. Okay, so I'm pulling from the Romance Angels Oracle cards. We're going to get the love energy for today. God, angels, and my spirit guides, please let us know any messages that you have for us today. God, angels, and my spirit guides, please let us know any love messages that you have for us today. God, angels, and my spirit guides, please let us know any love messages that you have for us today. God, angels, and my spirit guides, please let us know any love messages that you have for us today. God, there we go. We got one card. And it's reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So that is the card for today, reconciliation. So this means, what I'm getting, it can be an ex-boyfriend that you've just broken up with a little while ago, maybe a month, a few months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago. This person could be coming back into your life. It also could be someone that maybe you had I'm going to say a one-night stand with, but you still kind of talk to them. It could be your ex-husband. It could be another ex-boyfriend. Or it could be somebody else that you had in a someone else that you had previously, like other ex-boyfriends. It could be 444, thank you, angels. It could be any one of these. And it's either that they want to themselves try to like get back together with you, try to work things out. They could honestly come back because they really want to work things out. They see that life is very different for them without you. And, you know, they really want to give it a try. Um, that's if it's an ex-boyfriend. Um, if it's a if it could have been a one night stand or one of these, like sometimes you have a fling for a little while or something. Maybe that person has been reminded of you. So they want to get in contact with you and see if they can rekindle any flame that you guys had before. Um, which is nice. People change, right? Some people change, some people don't change. But this is all up to you. If you feel that with your ex-boyfriend or with your ex-husband, if you feel that, okay, the time that you guys have had apart from each other, if you had time to think and he's had time to think, and if your situation that you left was not toxic, if it wasn't a toxic situation, you know, there's always a possibility for reconciliation, of getting back together, trying to work things out. But if it's going back into a toxic situation, me personally, I would not recommend doing that. For me, I would say if the person is going to bring positive change into the new direction and the new path that you've decided to walk, go for it. But if the person continues to do the same traits, the same actions, the same things as the previous relationship you've had with them, definitely a no-go. Definitely a no-go. I wouldn't recommend that. And it's not up to me. This is just my personal opinion. But I believe that, when people become exes for a reason, and the relationship you left with that person, both of you should have learned something. Or, you should have learned something. It was a lesson that you had to go through in order to bring you to where you are now, in order for the changes to occur that have occurred in your life presently, in order to get you where you are right now. And as long as you've learned from that lesson, I think it's good to keep going forward, right? Because trains always go forward, right? Things always go forward. They keep going on. They go forward. They don't go backwards. You can't go backwards. Like, to me, it's always going forward. Everything in life is you keep going forward. From a baby to a toddler to a young child that's 2 or 3 to a teenager to a preteen to a grown-up and to get older. These are all stages and you keep going forward. This is like keep going forward in life. And I feel that, as I said, if it's not a toxic situation that you were in previously, sure, try again. Sometimes people, break up and get back together quite a few times, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so many times. But if it's not if it is not, the situation was not toxic, why not give it a chance? But the advice I would say to you is go with your intuition. Listen to what your heart and your mind is telling you. And if they're conflicting, give it some time, meditate on it. Or if there's someone who is a spiritual advisor that you can talk to, I'd recommend that. But I'd say if you're very confused, if you don't have an answer right away, and I'm not saying it's just, if you get that good feeling to, yeah, this is good to do it, go ahead. But if you don't have that gut feeling, if you have your gut feeling is bad, listen to yourself. Listen to your feelings. Listen to what your body tells you. Listen to any signs that come up when you're thinking about this. But this is reconciliation. And the definition in the book. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. This card indicates that an ex-lover may be re-entering your life. The first person you think of is likely who it will be. The purpose of this reconciliation is to achieve healing and closure with respect to your past. You will understand more about yourself and see your relationship patterns more clearly. You will also take responsibility for the role you played in the relationship's drama, which will free you from the tyranny of unforgiveness. Reconciliation are ultimately about taking care of unfinished business. This card could also possibly mean making peace with a family member or friend. Each relationship is a sacred learning experience, so be open to this reunion's lessons and blessings. Ultimately, all healings help your love life and every other part of your world. So that was the first oracle card. And I think it suits the energy for today. It definitely does. I'm going to quickly pull from the Whispers of Love oracle cards for another love message for today. God, angels, and my spirit guides, please let us know any love messages that you have for us today. God, angels, and my spirit guides, please let us know any love messages that you have for us today. God, angels, and my spirit guides, please let us know any love messages that you have for us today. God, angels, and my spirit guides, please let us know any love messages. Okay, we have 2 cards. Practice compassion. See things from a different perspective. This is similar to one of the other cards we had the other day. Looking at things from a different vantage point, looking at things from a different angle, analyzing the situation and coming up with new solutions, new paths, making sure this is the right path to choose. That was, yeah, because there could be many options for you to choose. So definitely view things from a different perspective. The second card is love is all around you. There is love everywhere, all the time. Simply acknowledge this as a truth. And she's dancing, and she looks like a flamenco dancer, and she has flowers, and is that animals? People, animals, flowers. There's a land, a castle, a village. Love is all around us. Our pets, family, friends, co-workers, strangers on the street. Love is definitely surrounding us. Nature, with the flowers, with the trees, with the grass, with the ocean, with lakes, with rivers, with creeks. The birds singing in the trees, the way the wind blows, the way the clouds form. Love is all around us. The little bees ladybugs. You know, it's all around us, and we need to accept it. We need to appreciate it. We need to respect it and love it. You know, they're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful beings of love. They're everywhere and they surround us, but some of us, we don't pay attention to them. And that's what it's just saying is like, love is around us. Pay attention to it. You'll receive the signs, you'll see the messages. Just pay attention to it. I'll read to you the definitions. And they fall right next to each other. 30 and 31. That's very interesting. Very interesting. So definitely this is a sign for us all. Practice compassion. See things from a different perfect perspective. We can all benefit when we try to look at things from someone else's viewpoint. Walking in someone else's shoes helps us to have a tender understanding that may change how we are feeling now. Love and compassion always bring a positive outcome. Okay, and the second card, love is all around us. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. Look around you and recognize that love is showing itself to you all the time and everywhere. It may be a smile on a stranger's face or a simple act of kindness. It may be the warm sun in a blue sky. Life is wonderful. How lucky are you to be so loved? Now, definitely, these two cards go together for sure. All three cards, reconciliation. So it's again, you think of something from a different viewpoint, you know, to reconcile with an ex and also see the other loves around us, which is like the other options that we have in love. Thank you for joining me today. Those were the love messages. The video went a little bit longer than I wanted, but as always, it always works out well and connects perfectly. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching my video. I pray that the angels, spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels surround us, protect us, keep us safe, guide us, and help us on our daily activities. Many blessings.